It's been a minute since I've done this, so you'll have to excuse if I'm a bit rusty on the old vlogging, but there's been a lot going on and it's been a minute since I've filmed anything. So this video is basically just going to be an update. Like I say, a lot's happened in the last few months, so I'll catch us up to speed on the projects, on the garage, on just general sort of life shit. I'll start outside the unit. So this is Tom Lillico's. I'll put his Instagram below this. He bought this to basically brake. He's got an E30 Touring, a red E30 Touring. Oh, it's locked. That he wants to basically put. He wanted to M52 swap. As you can see, I've removed the M52. I've also still got to get the steering rack out because this is the Z3 purple tag. Got all the wiring out and stuff like that. And obviously, the good thing to do with E30s is to 5-lug swap. So he's already got the 5 stud on the front on his car, so he wants the back end off this car. But with it being an immovable object, once the back end's off, I thought I'll wait till I definitely want it off before I take it off. So that's an exciting thing. Finally actually got a proper job in. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting stuck into putting the engine in and yeah, doing a proper build for someone other than myself. The next one is the big one. The next update is the big update. So if you remember, if you've been watching for a while, you'll know that I share my unit with Andy Allenson, who's a good mate. Last month or the month before, I can't remember which, he basically told me that he is leaving the unit. So it was bittersweet because it was good to have somebody to share the cost with, but at the same time, this now allows me to expand, the garage to expand, and it allows me to do what I want with the space. So in the last month, pretty much got all of Andy's stuff out, rearranged a bit, and just I'm starting again. Basically the whole setup will be totally different, so I'll flip the camera around and show you what's going on with the unit. So obviously the truck's still here, this still doesn't run. I've got a starter motor for it because the starter motor ring gear stripped, so that's I'll get round to that. I've had so much going on, I haven't really had time to think about it. My friend Jarrett helped me put up this what is it, shelf, just to get all the stuff off them shelves up higher. There'll be more of this going on. We're going to need more shelving. This blast cabinet isn't mine, it's Andy's. He's going to have to pick that up soon. This is still here. Ramp's still where it was. That's the M52 for Tom's car. And if you'll notice, there's something missing there. So this week, actually yesterday, I took delivery of a new machine for the garage. It's a big machine, it's a big deal for me. It's a machine I've wanted for probably the last 2 years now, since I started properly getting into manual machining instead of just CNC. And yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. And it arrived yesterday. Me, Elliot, and Jazz got it off the wagon. Elliot drove the forklift. This machine weighs probably 2.5 to 3 ton, so it was quite a sketchy. It wasn't sketchy, but it was nerve-wracking, put it that way. So, but in order to fit this machine in my unit, I had to basically redo a whole corner of the room, which I kind of wanted to do anyway, but this kind of forced it to happen. So here it is. This is my new to me Dean Smith and Grace Type 15 48. So it's a 15 swing or 15 chuck, I think, with 48 inches between centres. So it's quite a long bed for a small unit. This came up in Hull. It was on Facebook Marketplace. I've ran these at work, and this is a 1950s DSG, and they're just, you can't beat them in terms of a manual machine. From what I've seen, there's nothing better. Like every machinist I talk to says, yeah, DSGs are the kiddies. Like if you want a manual machine, this is what you get. I mean, look at how heavy everything is. Like this whole thing is just cast steel. Like all the bed, cast steel, all the handles, all the weighs, everything's just so heavy duty. So yeah, that came yesterday. I'll put some clips in of us unloading it. What was that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, may as well. Right, you're just gonna have to drop it in front of the mezzanine and then push it in. Forks are gonna...
Drop it right down.
Yeah, drop it right down.
Drop it right down. So you...
Oh.
I'll just push it with the fork.
Up a tad. You can go in a bit further with it off the floor.
Yeah,
keep going. Keep going. Stop. Yeah. It's sat on the strap on this side. We'll use the strap to pick it up on the bed to get the wood out. Elliot driving the forklift and stuff like that. But this is its new home for the foreseeable future, because I do not plan on moving this again for a while. It was a nightmare. At the same time, yesterday Melon fitted me some new LED lighting. So we've got 3 up at the minute. I've got another 3 to put up. But these are really good lights. Kind of looks like it's casting a shadow in the video, but when you're actually at the machine, everything looks mint. So yesterday I spent a bit of time just cleaning it up. This had been sat in a blacksmith's shop for the last few years, so it was just covered in grinding dust, and all this was covered in like coolant overspray that had dried with dirt in it, and it was rank. So there's still a lot of bits to clean up. There's still the whole tray needs cleaning out. But I will do like a full rundown on this machine. Like I'll show you this spec, show you it running. We'll do some cuts, and I'll explain a bit more about it, like what the features it's got and a bit of the history around them. So that was a big deal, was when I did eventually get the unit to myself, because I knew it had happened. I knew Andy would leave. I did tell myself that I would upgrade to a better lathe. Didn't particularly think I'd end up with a DSG, but it came up. It was the right price. It was only 2 hours away, so it just, all the pieces fell into place. So very happy to have that. Again, big thanks to Elliot for bringing it in, and Melon for putting up the new lighting. So in terms of plans for the space, we've got the lathe obviously is here now. So this is where the bench was, and then there was Andy's toolbox in that corner, and then there was a big box in that corner which housed a immersion heater that I didn't need, so we ripped that out. Cheers to Matty Wilkes for coming down and helping me take all the benches out and redo the mezzanine, because there was a board there that just covered. It basically took up a lot of room, so Matty reinforced that for me and took all the benches out. So the plan is to put the mill on, like, facing towards us now. Like, so I'll have the lathe here, and then it just be straight there to the mill. Here we're going to put the bench that was along here is going in there, and then another bench at the back there. So this area, obviously it's full of shit. This is all the stuff from the unit. This area will be mostly fab work, with a bit of like mechanic work. But this space in front of these benches will be for other cars. So I can fit 2 cars in here. I know I can, but not with much room to work around them. So if I have 1 car in here as a project, then I'll have room around it. The ramp's staying where it is. Probably going to put another bench at the back there, and then that corner there will have another bench. So the main thing at the minute is getting the benches up. In terms of lighting as well, I'll have another light, hopefully there, another light there, and then I don't know what I'll do with the last LED light I have, but we'll figure that out. So that's pretty much what's going on. It's a big deal having the unit to myself. It means I'm really happy about it. Like, I can expand now, I can do more, I can get more work in. I've got a few jobs in the pipeline for a few. I think I've got an E24 coming in at some point. We've got this E30 coming in for the M52 swap. But yeah, I'm wanting to get a bit more machine work in, so I'm going to actively try and facilitate that a bit more. Definitely need more machining work to justify having. I've got the big lathe now. I need to use it, so yeah, I think for this video, this is just a talking update video, just to keep you all up to speed. I know I haven't uploaded in ages, so this is what's going on. Hopefully I'm a bit more consistent with the uploads now. Once I'm set up, it should be all systems go, and we should be cranking out some work, hopefully. That's the plan. I am still working my day job, so it's not going to be like every week getting something out, but video wise, but I will definitely try my best. And let me know in the comments if you do want to see more, what you want to see. If you do want me to do a rundown of this lathe, let me know. I'll make sure to reply. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.